Welcome back to the channel. Now this video is a little bit different. Lee, this one's aimed at you. Happy Christmas, by the way, Lee. I want to tell everybody about Lee. Mainly I've been friends for around 20 years, I think. About that. On and off. We didn't spend a lot of time with each other for the last sort of 10 years or so, but we've always interacted and that, and back in the day we spent a lot of time together at Volkswagen shows and all that kind of thing, and modifying cars and all that, and we still hang around with the same sort of crowds and that. But when Coalition Vans moved to the old unit that we were at, Lee was doing camper van conversions around the same time and doing some really nice conversions actually. And one day he popped into Coalition Vans to sort of ask if we needed any help with anything, and at that time we didn't really need any help with anything. Things were steady, going all right, so we didn't want to rock the boat with a third person and all that, and there were some fragile egos elsewhere in Coalition Vans that didn't want a third person, so we never we never got round to really giving him any work. But last November the staff situation changed, which meant there was an opportunity for Lee to come back, and post knee surgery, just had a baby and that, and Coalition Vans I couldn't book any work in because I couldn't work, so it was kind of touch and go with how Coalition Vans moved forward. And I'll be honest, I wasn't in the right frame of mind to continue Coalition Vans. Lee sort of popped his head back in and said, "I'm here if you need me." And I've had lots of people say that over the years, and it's very kind when people say that. But Lee, not that anybody else didn't mean it, but Lee really meant it, and I didn't really have too much faith in that Lee really meant it. I think thought he was just being polite at the time. Anyway, turns out Lee was a man of his word, and he said, "Whatever you need, I'm here. We'll make it work." And he knew that I was ready to throw the towel in, but he believed in Coalition Vans probably more than anybody else I've ever met has believed in Coalition Vans actually. And it went from there. We continued to sort of steadily book a bit more work in. Once my knee was recovering a bit more, I was able to do more, but we took a punt on, I think it was the Volkswagen transporter thing, that the old fire engine one, all lower than that, the red one. Took a punt on that job. I'll be honest, with that job we didn't make any money off it, but it came in at the right time. The guy kind of just popped it, somebody popped up at the right time and said, I want to do a bit of a conversion on this, and I was like, right, that's right up my street. I need a change from everything else that we'd been doing the previous year, the same Citroen relays, same cupboard doors, same layout, same, and that was brilliant. So anyway, that combined with Lee popping his round corner saved Coalition Vans massively. There were other factors as well which I'll touch on in other videos, but anyway, Lee's just been here ever since, and I'm not just saying this, everybody that works here knows it. Lee is Coalition Vans. He's not just somebody that works here, he lives and breathes it. It's hard for me to sort of find the words to describe his dedication to it, and how the company's obviously grown 5 times what it was in the last year. The building size, but also the workload and productivity and all that kind of thing. It's grown 5 times what it was, and without trying to take credit away from anybody else, because obviously everybody has their part to play, it's been mainly down to Lee. Lee's drive, Lee pushing me, Lee always having me back. There's been times where I've spat the dummy out or chucked the tools on the floor and said, I can't fucking do this anymore. Without hesitation, Lee is there, like that, doing it. I'll do that for you, I'll sort that for you. And he's, when people say that people are the right hand man, he's both my bloody hands. He just does everything, and we wouldn't be where we are now without that dedication and that drive and that just want to make things better. And that's something that I'd not experienced before while doing coalition vans, to have somebody that wanted to push the company. It wasn't just about taking money out for Lee. Lee gets paid an all right wage. He doesn't get paid massive amounts of money, and he doesn't get paid per van or anything like that. He's on just a normal like wage, but it's not financially motivated for him. He genuinely believes in the company and believes in, I guess he believes in me, I suppose. And he believes in us, and he believes in the team and everything. So it sounds a bit cheesy making a video about people that you work with, but I feel like maybe this last year, it's been a whole year since Lee's worked here, just over a year since Lee's worked here, and what better time to say thanks and show some appreciation to people that have really bloody helped. Again, the way things were a year ago and the way things are now is just mental. Like, the growth has just been upwards, and it's just it's crazy to believe that once I was gonna jack it in. Anyway, thanks, Lee. I appreciate you, but I'm still gonna take the piss out of you all the time and that, and anyway, happy Christmas, mate.